Right, well, this is my new toy. And this new toy marks just about the end of my collection, I should think, of engines. I've been wanting a ride-on mower for quite a while, so I decided to get this one. It hasn't got a deck, so I'll just be riding it around the garden and towing a little trailer about that we got. I'm going to patch up. So yeah, it's an old Atco, made in 1980. The engine, the towing thing there, hoping to stick a proper tow bar on there. It's got this cool transmission here, so it's in neutral at the moment, and then you bring it over like that for first, reverse is there, second and third. Now the only problem with this transmission is that it can be a little bit hard to get into gear, and apparently, so I've been told by the person I brought it off of, second gear isn't there. Don't know why, he must have stripped it, I don't know. Who knows? I don't think I'll be taking the gearbox apart to find out, because it looks like it could be quite complicated in there. Let's take a look at the beast's engine. There she is, 7 horsepower, Magnetron, made in 1980, like I said. I think it's had a new pull starter by the looks of it. He's got new bolts on there, and the pull starter looks considerably shinier than the rest of the mower. It's had a fuel tap put on it because the bowl is dripping a little bit, but it doesn't seem to be dripping now when I turn it on, so who knows, maybe it'll be alright. Nice steering setup there, quite easy to turn around. Single dials there, it's pull start, not electric start. And the pull rope is supposed to come through that hole there. It's quite cool. Throttle there and switch. So let's turn her on and see if she fires up. Just make sure she's definitely in neutral. Yep, she is. Right. It hasn't been needing choke, so whether it will now, I don't know. But let's see what happens when we give it a pull. Anyway, she does run. Starts on the first pull now, which is pretty good. Now the reason why it's so loud, I did show it in the next bit of video, but the exhaust box is rusted out on both sides. It's got a bit of rust there, a bit of rust on the other side. I was expecting it to steam a little bit, because yeah, it is a little bit, because I did clean off the engine a bit with some spray, so I expected it to steam up a little bit and smell a bit dodgy for a little while. But yeah, she does look pretty clean now. Bit of handling being cut out here, not sure why. Must have been to get at the deck bolts. Bit of a shame, but oh well. Probably patch it up a bit. Probably going to end up painting it. Try and maybe get some of this Acto green. Obviously the front is bleached up, but yeah, she does drive as well. Gearbox can be a little bit stubborn, but yeah. So I'll give you a little bit of a drive later. I'll probably get it driving about when my dad's here so he can see it. But yeah. Well, here we are looking at the old Acto. and I have been for a drive on it off camera, and I noticed a little bit of rattling going on, so I took a look at the shrouding, and it's only held on there with 3 bolts there, and all 3 of them were loose, so it was rattling about like a good one. But so I decided to take that off. I'm going to clean up the engine. If you can see down there, but the exhaust box is rusted out, so that's why it's going to be pretty loud in the next bit of video. So I need to get another exhaust for it. I have seen those exhaust boxes on eBay, so I'll probably just buy a new one. The plastic casing looks alright. I don't know what that bar is for. I think he was pulling something on that. It's not to strengthen it up or anything, it's only connected to the front axle. Nice bit of rack and pinion steering in there. That needs to be greased up. See the transmission in there. That's a bit dodgy, that transmission at the moment. It seems to take 2 goes to get it to engage into gear, and sometimes it can be a bit hard to get back out of gear. And it's pretty slow. With only 3 gears. Well, first gear is really slow. Third picks up a little bit, but it's not as quick as the Murray. So this mower wouldn't have been very good for racing, that's for sure. But yeah, fixing up the shroud, gonna clean it all off. So yeah. The Acto is certainly looking a lot cleaner now. Giving it a wash and a little bit of a polish here and there, where the spots that aren't too rusty. Looking a lot better now. So's the engine. Clean that off with some engine cleaner. That's looking a lot cleaner now. I did wash the front off, but it's been, colour's been bleached by the sun on it. Also washed the hood, but that's quite rusty, so that didn't come up as good as the other bits, unfortunately. The shroud has had a wash. That's looking a lot better. So yeah.